Okay, RJ, we're back playing as a team again. That first one was a lot of fun. It was awesome playing with you, but I'm not feeling that this one's going to be as much fun. How are you feeling here?
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. I've been on the opposite side of the two guys we're playing before. These guys don't play around like we do. They intend to win. They intend to beat us. Not that it's saying we intend to lose, but we just don't want to. You know, you know how I play. I play to play, and I know these two guys. They play to win. So,
Yeah, but I had said in our first match we were hoping the fun matches would continue, but we kind of knew there's a lot of heavy hitters in this league, and we were probably going to get some, and we sure did. I have the utmost respect for the two guys that were playing. They're awesome, and yeah, I've been studying some kids movies. I've been digging deep, trying to get ready for this thing, and however it goes, we'll have fun with it. And it's always awesome playing with your brother. With no other team, is as fun for me, and we just revel in the nostalgia and do what we do. So let's do it.
let's go.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
Did you guys get the coupons I sent you?
What coupons?
Fuck. The horse hasn't fucking arrived yet. Mark, you get the VHS copy of Jurassic Park I sent you?
I mean, it was kind of broken up around the point when they show the name of the park, so I wasn't sure when.
Fuck.
Oh, so we don't know what the name. Shit.
Yeah, fuck.
That's
Fuck. But we do know the golden rule, right? You never eat Twinkies with your pizza. You just don't fucking do it.
Okay. Is that something that we get from watching Jurassic Park or Kangaroo Jack? Like, I still don't understand.
It's somewhere in the middle there.
Okay.
all
Jurassic
mine,
Jack, Kangaroo Park,
Yeah.
Kangaroo
Yes.
Jurassic Kangaroo. That's a movie I would actually love to. That's an asylum movie right there. Jurassic Kangaroo. Anyway, I would just want to say, we had a lot of fun in our first match. We really played well as a team. I have not played or seen Jeremy in what feels like forever.
I don't think any of us have.
No, but I am so scared still to play Jeremy 2 years later. I think he's one of the greatest in this community. I love Jeremy. RJ is no slouch. He knows how to study. I just can't wait to play this. It's gonna be really, really fun. Talking about shitty kids movies from the 90s and the 2000s. It's just perfect. It's how it's meant to be. We got Mike, and I love you, Mike. You're going to guide us through this match by telling us which category we should pick in round 3.
Yes. It's how shit gets done. This is what I'm here
How
for.
shit gets
only
done.
one fucking reason. To help you pick
Absolutely.
a category. That is it.
And Mark,
I'll be going to sleep the rest of the time. Fuck.
Yeah. And Mark, I think we're ready. What do you reckon?
Yeah, we're ready.
I think so.
You got
as
the
well.
mustache to prove it, Mark. I like it.
And I think it's now we go back to formula.
Hey everybody, it is Untitled Teams, and I am here by myself once again. I am John Marr, your go-to host for Until whenever nobody else is around. Tonight we have an exciting, it's part of the ladders of the rookie teams tournament. We're kind of doing this unofficial thing. Two teams, believe they both won their first matches in the rookie teams events. And they're both 1-0 coming in. So we did a coin toss backstage to determine just who has the edge. And we'll talk about that if it comes to it. Hopefully one team scores more points than the other. And we don't have to worry about that. So without further ado, let's introduce the teams. Introducing first the team of RJ Villarreal and Jeremy the Adam Adams. It is Nostalgia Goggles. We'll save comments. And their opponents also at a record of 1-0. Jake Marangoni, Mark the Big Showman Chaka. It is back to formula. Let me figure out where I'm going to put myself. I'm going to put myself in the middle.
In the middle. Yeah.
There we go. And then I'll put Jake over here. Boom. All right. Round 1, guys. You've been here before. You know how it works. 10 questions in 10 random categories. If you get all 10 questions right, Alex dabs, other people do stuff. I'm probably not going to do anything. I'm just going to give you an 11th question. Okay. Is everybody ready? Do you have any questions? All right. Each team gets 4 repeats. Each team gets 1 challenge. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. Hopefully the writers didn't screw me too bad. Let's start with question number 1, which comes in the category of coming-of-age movies. In what 2010s coming-of-age film will you find a band who describes themselves as futurists and a video shoot that attempts to imitate Back to the Future? I've never been in a band, but I do some decent imitations. So whatever. We're going to be looking for those answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Jake.
Is it the one John Carney movie I haven't seen, Sing Street?
And we'll go to Jeremy.
Sing Street.
Mark.
Sing Street.
And RJ.
You're muted, RJ.
Yeah, it might be muted, buddy.
I saw edge of something on his board. All right.
I think you're still there. You go.
That was my headphones acting up. I apologize.
All right.
I didn't get it right anyways.
Yeah.
Okay. Your second question comes in the category of sports. What Major League Baseball team does Steve Nebraska play for in the Scout? And I do apologize that not everybody here on this contest enjoys Major League Baseball on regular television. But with that, we're going to need an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Jeremy this time.
The Yankees.
Mark.
I've never remembered this movie. I also said the Yankees.
RJ.
I said the Dodgers.
And Jake.
And I said the Red Sox.
It is the Yankees. So,
Okay.
Jeremy
That's fine.
and Mark remaining perfect.
Thanks. I accidentally took my whiteboard. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Your third category is famous actors and actresses. Who has appeared in the films The Founder, Spotlight, and The Trial of the Chicago 7? Seen 2 of those. Sure, everybody cares. And 5.
Sorry, Jeffrey. I need to use this. Can I get a repeat?
Yes, you can. Who has appeared in the films The Founder, Spotlight, and The Trial of the Chicago 7? And with that repeat, I still have seen 2 of these movies. That's good. That did not help me. We're going to need that answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to start with Mark.
Yeah, it would have been crazy if between the repeat you saw that third movie,
Yeah.
Michael Keaton.
RJ?
I didn't have one. I didn't get it
All
right
right.
down in time.
Jake?
Birdman. Michael Keaton.
I need you to keep your hands on screen, Jake. And Jeremy?
Michael Keaton.
Michael
let him
Keaton's
have
great.
Birdman.
Yeah, that's all right. All right. Your fourth question comes in the category of romance. Jesse Eisenberg is revealed to be a sleeper agent for what law enforcement agency in American Ultra? Doesn't really feel like a romantic question, though. I gotta say, it's not really that's not how my romance is to go. Looks like everybody's ready, but I'm still gonna wait it out. I'm still gonna give everybody their proper time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with you, RJ.
CIA?
And Jake.
I said the CIA.
And Jeremy.
CIA.
And Mark.
Hopefully, CIA.
Everybody's right. It's the CIA. Your fifth question comes in comedies. In Clue, who killed Yvette the maid in the real ending? That's going to depend on what theater was near you, and I'm sure most of you weren't even alive when Clue came out, so what does it matter? You saw it in syndication, you know what I'm talking about. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're back up to Jake.
When in doubt, the butler did it.
And Jeremy.
Miss Scarlet.
And Mark.
Said Mr. Green.
And RJ.
I also went, when in doubt, the butler did it.
With that, no perfect rounds. That's a dirty sweep. It was Mrs. White. Mrs. White.
I was going to say Mr. White, sorry.
Because that lady slept with her husband. That's why she went after her. Your sixth question comes in the category of the 1970s. Who plays Hercule Poirot in 1974's Murder on the Orient Express? I got that pronunciation down. That is how you're supposed to say that name, everybody. It's not Hercules Poirot.
Hercules Parrot. That's my favorite.
Hercules Parrot. That's probably a Disney movie coming out in the next 10 years. 5,
Don't
4,
give him ideas.
3, 2, 1. We're at Jeremy.
Albert Finney.
And Mark?
That's who it is. I said Peter Sellers.
And RJ?
How about Michael Caine? Because why not?
And Jake?
Albert Finney.
Albert Finney is correct. Your 7 questions and the coming directors. Pocketful of Miracles was the final film of which classic Oscar-winning director?
Sorry, could you get that? You froze at the end there.
Okay, sorry. We'll get a technical repeat. Pocketful of Miracles was the final film of what classic Oscar-winning director? And lots of directors to choose from in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's see. We are back over to, I believe, Mark.
I didn't even finish writing Sidney Lumet. I know it's wrong.
And RJ.
I didn't even finish writing any answer.
All right. Jake.
Said William Wyler.
And Jeremy.
Frank Capra.
Frank Capra is correct. Your 8th question comes in the category of the 2000s. In Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, what creature kills Jack Sparrow? Everyone pretty quick to the boards on that one. I think we'll get a nice, good set of correct answers here, hopefully. But I am going to give you guys your 20 seconds as demanded by Spence. So don't want to make them angry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. RJ, you're first.
Kraken.
Jake.
Yeah, it's a nice rum. The Kraken.
And Jeremy.
Kraken.
And Mark.
The Kraken.
That's everybody's right. It's the Kraken. Everyone's favorite sea creature, I guess. Your penultimate question comes in scores and soundtracks. Who composed the scores for La La Land and First Man? Everybody knows this is a weakness of mine, so by all means, play it against me if you play me. I'm giving you guys the hint right now. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're back up to Jake.
I may have screwed the last name up. Justin Horowitz?
And Jeremy.
Justin Herzl.
That's what it is.
And Mark.
Justin Hurwitz.
And RJ.
But Michael Giacchino, because I don't know anybody.
Mark is the one who said it and pronounced it correctly.
Nice.
It is Justin Hurwitz. Your final question is going to come in musicals. What Oscar-nominated actor plays Aaron Burr in Hamilton?
Oh. If I'm forgetting a part of his name, I'm going to be pissed.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to start with Jeremy.
Leslie Odom Jr.
And Mark.
Leslie Odom Jr.
And RJ.
Leslie Odom Jr.
And Jake.
No.
All right. With that,
would I be able to bring my manager in?
you can bring your manager in. Yes, let's bring him right in. He's been sitting here waiting.
Are we gonna
I think I know exactly what you're going to talk about. Okay.
Yeah.
Hamilton's not a movie.
Yeah, I agree with that sentiment. So what do you think, Mark? You want
Not
to
got a
try?
theatrical release. We had this whole argument in this community about the about Hamilton being a legitimate movie. I do not think it should be asked. There's been a set rule, but I would like to challenge and say that the Hamilton is not a movie.
I feel like it's on the edge. Like we
Mhm.
could lose a challenge. Are you fine losing it here? I guess what I'll ask.
I think we have enough of a case, and I would also think that worst case scenario is that they might just scrap the question and we get a new one. Because I think it is one of those ones where it's just like it's debatable.
After much debate in the challenge, I will uphold the challenge of back to formula, and I will take Mike out of here. Bye, Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
So what we're going to do is we're going to scrap that question, and then we'll let all the musical fans fight about it. You know where Jake and Mark are. You can talk to them whenever you want. And I'm going to ask this backup question that we have as the 10th and final question. I guess the category of this is famous actors and actresses / directors. Which actor, who is also a director, stars in his own films and has films that were released in 2001, 2008, and 2013? And we're need it in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So I guess we were going to start with Jeremy again.
Nothing on that one.
Mark,
Ben Stiller.
RJ,
It's terribly spelled, but I put John Favreau.
and Jake.
You can't see it, but it says Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller is correct, so I'll give Mark that 1 point.
Nice, Mark.
And we're going to go on to round 2. How round 2 works is each team picked a film for deep cuts prior to this matchup. Formula, you are in the lead 12-9, so you can choose whether you'd like to have questions from your movie, which is Kangaroo Jack first, or their movie, Turbo, a Power Rangers movie first. If it's your movie, you get a point for every question. If it's the opponent's movie, you get 2 points for every question.
Can we bring in Mike? I mean,
We can definitely we can always bring in Mike. He can't stay, but we can bring him in for a little while.
Yeah. So we didn't actually talk about this, Mark, but I think we want to go Turbo first.
Yeah, I want to go their movie first.
Yeah,
Go Turbo
that's,
first.
that's good.
And do you want to just take? Can you take this one?
Yeah, I'll go first.
And I'll go second.
Okay. So, and then let me remove Mike. So we have Mark going first, Jake going second. Who's going to go first for your team, Nostalgia Goggles?
RJ.
I'll go first. It's fine.
All right.
And we're going to have RJ going first and Jeremy going second. And that order will remain for Kangaroo Jack.
Yep.
Okay, your first question. In Turbo, a Power Rangers movie. Let me scroll down to that and I'll let you know what it is. What kind of kick does Rocky injure himself doing? So many kicks. What kick is it? We're going to find out in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go to Mark first.
It's hard being up there by yourself, John. Spinning heel.
And RJ.
Spinning heel kick.
Yes, spinning heel kick. Owen Hart, rest in peace. All right. Your second question. Exactly how long did the national championship final match last?
God, I wish I went first.
Gonna need a time in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go to RJ first.
I guess 3 minutes. I don't know.
And Mark.
7 minutes and 10 seconds.
7 minutes and 10 seconds is the exact time. Your third and final question for this bout here. Which Ranger uses the Turbo Wind Fire? And
You want name of Ranger or you want their color?
You can give me color or name. This writer was very generous. Color or name.
Well, I don't think they should be for 2 points. That's all I'm saying.
It can be challenged.
Because they have a slash in between both of those answers. So I think you both wrote it down pretty quick. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark
Pink Ranger.
and RJ.
Pink Ranger.
That is both correct.
I wish I went first, but it's okay.
All right. For the second set of questions, we'll go to Jake and Jeremy. Your first of 3 questions. What does the dive computer read when Jason suggests flooding his and Kimberly's cells?
Why could I get that number question?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go to Jeremy first.
Sorry, RJ. Don't have it.
Jake?
I can actually go over this, but is it tilt?
No, it reads 435.
I was thinking the wrong thing.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
Your fifth question, second for you guys. What does Divatox call the human natives and guardians of Malagor?
Oh,
Some great words I've never read before in my life in that question. And we'll take an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're back over to Jake
The Malachians.
and Jeremy.
I screwed it up. Said Malagorians.
Malchias. I don't.
God, I wish spelling counted here, because no way.
Yeah, Malchias. Yeah, I gotta give it to Jake. I don't know how they spell it, but he said.
No, it's not like a terrible spelling. It's not that. He still spelled.
That's just what my subtitles told me.
Yeah.
No, he still spelled it phonetically correct.
Yeah, as what he said looks like what they wrote, so I gotta give it to him.
Yeah.
All right. Your sixth and final question, third one for you guys. What Zord is Tanya given?
Oh, come on. I should have taken the second set.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're back over to Jeremy
Star Charger.
and Jake.
Dune Star.
Both of you suck.
Dune Star is the correct answer.
Yeah.
God damn it.
All right, with that,
sorry, buddy.
No, it's okay. You got her weapon right, so I'm okay with that. You got her weapons. You gave her weapons instead of her sword.
Yeah.
I've got back to formula up to 22 and goggles at 11. And we're going to go up to Kangaroo Jack and ask those questions. We're back up with Mark and RJ. Your first question in Kangaroo Jack. Why was the young Lewis looking for money at the beach? I do remember watching this. I've at least watched this film because I remember having to watch it for something different. That was, fantastic.
Oh, hell yeah. That was also because of me.
Yeah, of course, because of you. Fantastic. But I made everybody watch basketball, so it's even. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're at Mark.
I mean, baseball is great. I don't know what you're talking about. Money for his car payment.
And RJ.
I put saving for a car.
Future car payment, saving for a future car. I got to give it to you. That's definitely what he was saving the money for. Everybody, both guys get that correct. Your second question. Salvatore says that his stepson Charlie couldn't figure out a cheese sandwich if they spotted him the provolone and what else?
Oh.
Oh boy. So much I want to say, but I would definitely give it away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. RJ, you're first.
Swiss?
And Mark.
Pumpernickel.
Pumpernickel is correct.
Fuck.
The pumpernickel.
Third and final question for you two. Jesse moved from what American city?
Best scene in the movie.
I can confirm it is an American city that I'm reading on the chart here.
No.
I need to see the name of that city in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark.
Milwaukee.
And RJ.
I guess Los Angeles.
Milwaukee is correct.
Nice, Mark.
With that, we're going to go down to Jake and Jeremy. First question of your set. How many Taiwanese All-Stars did Lewis strike out at the 1983 Little League World Series? I guess the guys both have their answers, but I'm going to sit here and talk about how, the Little League World Series is held in Williamsport, Pennsylvania, which is about an hour and a half from my house, which is fantastic. If I ever want to drive up there for no reason to look at a Little League building. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jeremy, you're going to be first.
16.
And Jake.
Cue the Randy Newman theme from The Natural, and it's 16.
That is correct. Both guys correct on that one. Second question, fifth question overall. What word does Salvatore have to use in a sentence for his tape lesson? Going to need to know that one English word in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jake, you're first.
Amorphous.
And Jeremy.
Amorphous.
Both correct again. Your sixth and final question, third for you guys. Where is the other Jackie Legs from?
I'm going to phonetically say it right, but I don't know if I'm going to spell it right.
That's fine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I hear there's weird place names in Australia too, so we'll go to Jeremy first.
I don't know. I said New Jersey. I can't remember.
And Jake.
Canarsie?
Canarsie.
He's involved?
And you did spell it right. That is how you spell
Okay.
Canarsie. All right, at the end of round 2, I have back to formula up to 28, nostalgia goggles at 17. So we're going to go to round 3, which is the wheel round. I will bring in your manager one more time, the lovely, luxurious Michael Hanley, to advise you guys on what you'd like to do for round 3.
We're going to go second, right, Mike?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are good.
All right, short and sweet. We're going to bring this wheel on. I have primed the wheel, so Jeremy and RJ, I'm going to add this wheel to the stream. It is brought to you by wheeldecide.com. No sponsors. I use an ad blocker, so don't worry about that. Your first spin, and you do get a respin should you want it. First spin lands on the 2000s. Do you want to stick with that or spin again?
I know it's good for you, RJ, so if you feel strongly about it, we can do it, but it's also a strength for them, so that's the only.
My thing just is we need to maximize multiple, and I just think there's a couple other there that we can do better.
Okay. Yeah, and it could steal pretty easily on this.
Yeah, so we'll
right.
spin again.
We'll respin.
And the second spin. The 1980s, we go to a different decade. So that is where you will get your questions in movies from the 1980s. Your first question in the 1980s, and you can converse on every question. Who is the first historical figure Bill and Ted meet in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
This is not a movie I've seen lately, unfortunately.
I want to say it's Napoleon because they lose him really quick. If you want to go multiple choice, that's fine.
5, 4.
Let's
3,
go to multiple just to
2.
minimize disaster. Multiple choice.
Okay, your multiple choice answers are A, Billy the Kid, B, Napoleon Bonaparte, C, Socrates, or D, Abraham Lincoln.
They get Socrates pretty early, don't they?
Like I said, I can't remember if they go actually back in time in order and pick them up in order of actual time. But
you want to just do Napoleon then? Is that your best?
4, 3.
Napoleon, final
2.
answer.
That is correct for a point.
Sorry, RJ.
It's okay. No, like I said, I wasn't sure. I knew they lost him. That's all I could remember.
Your second question in the 1980s. How many years passed between the releases of Lethal Weapon and Lethal Weapon 2?
It's 2 years, final answer.
That is correct. Your third question. In Full Metal Jacket, what item does Sergeant Hartman find in Pyle's footlocker that leads him to punish the entire platoon?
A jelly donut, final answer.
That's correct, for 2 points. Your fourth question. Ray Liotta plays which historical baseball player in Field of Dreams?
Take it, RJ.
Shoeless Joe Jackson, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
I knew that one.
And your final question in the 1980s. Which member of the Goonies speaks fluent Spanish?
Oh,
Go ahead.
it's Mouth, final answer.
That is correct.
RJ, the 80s whiz.
Those are the right movies.
That brings you up to 26 points, and we will go over to the other team. I'll bring Mike back in. We'll bring Mr. Wheel back in. Here's your first spin. Back to formula. Lands on sci-fi fantasy.
I mean, I like the category a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mark. We've got a 2-point lead as well, so it's like we can play it a little safe.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
can
I'm
pick
fine.
this category,
I'm
it's fine.
fine.
Yeah, I
with
think you
taking
guys are good.
Yeah,
yeah, let's take it.
we'll take it.
All right, we will take that. We will say goodbye to Mike for a brief period of time.
And it is 28 to 26, right? Just
It is 28 to 26, 28 to 26 at the start of these questions. So sci-fi, fantasy, and here we go. Your first question. What planet is Frank Anfurter from in the Rocky Horror Picture Show?
No.
Sci-fi fantasy? Yeah, I've got an idea.
Yeah, it's multiple choice.
I got multiple.
Your multiple choice answers are A, Transylvania, B, translucent, C, transsexual, or D, transcendence.
Oh, well, I know he says transsexual. I want to say transsexual. That's the one.
I mean, that's the best guess I got. I have no clue.
Transsexual. Final answer.
That is correct for a point.
Just a sweet
Lord.
transvestite.
I would say it does fall under fantasy because that's definitely a fantasy for some people I've met.
It's also reality for some other people.
Yeah. What 1979 science fiction film features a cast including Maximilian Schnell, Robert Forster, and Anthony Perkins?
That's The Black Hole.
Okay, yeah.
The Black Hole. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Fucking A, Mark.
Fandom.
Yeah.
Your third question in fantasy sci-fi. What is the name of the moon that serves as the primary setting of Avatar?
It's Pandora.
Okay. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, Pandora. Final answer.
That's correct for 2 points. Let's see.
Yeah, what is the score?
You have 33 currently. They have 26 currently, so it is not a knockout.
And we have
yet.
2 more questions left because that was the third.
Yeah, if you were to ace both the questions, that would do it.
Okay.
Your fourth question. Who plays Rich Purnell, who devises the plan to slingshot around the Earth and return to Mars in The Martian?
It's Donald Glover.
Oh, it's Donald Glover, my boy from Atlanta. Donald Glover, final answer.
That is correct.
Everyone see season 3 of Atlanta. It's fucking amazing.
I have 1 episode to watch yet. I'm on episode 9. Yeah.
That's an interesting episode.
Your final question. How does David Dunn die in Glass?
He drowns. He's drowned in like a puddle. Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
Trust me on this.
Yeah, go ahead.
He drowns. Final answer.
Spoiler alert, and your winners by knockout. Back to formula. We're going to start our post-match interviews with our unfortunate second-place finishers. Nostalgia goggles, guys. I took the wrong person out. I'm sorry. That is not the right team. That is wrong.
New team.
This is the team. I'm sorry, guys. I have fat fingers. Listen, guys, we all know you guys are a great team. You have all the talent in the world. It's just like you guys said before the match. You guys are here to have fun. They came to kill you. How you feeling?
I mean, I'm going to say what we said on the first match. We need to tighten up our round 2. It's really more on me this time. I promise you, I did study Turbo a lot, and it just, I wasn't quite where I needed to be on some of those deeper cuts, and that made the difference. But we had a good round 1. We had a good round 3. We know what we got to work on, and you're gonna see a more serious nostalgia goggles the next time around. But when you look at the quality of the team that we played and just how great both those guys are and the skills that each of them have, it's hard to feel bad when you're going up against something like that.
No, like Jeremy's right. Honestly, like I said, I mean, it doesn't seem like a lot, but I'm sorry, that challenge changed the game because the score was completely different before we got that other question. And like I said, I'm going to stand by the point. I wish we would have just used our counter challenge because this whole Hamilton debate needs to stop. Everyone just needs to come to a general consensus whether we're going to count it or not because it's BS. It was going to be it's going to be theatrically released. It's edited like a real film. It's not just showing some people on stage. Like, I'm sorry, we should have gotten those points. But no, yeah, we need to tighten up on the deep round because that's what it's designed for, to get you on your movies. Because, yeah, I love Turbo. I could answer almost every question about Turbo. But am I going to pay attention to how long the match lasts? Absolutely not. That's not why I watch a movie. So, whatever. I guess I have to now.
All fair points, and we're going to take it up with upper management. I promise you. You guys are 1-1 now. I don't know if you've been watching all the matches. Are there any other teams you think around your area you'd like to see play against? Anything you guys like to do in the future?
No, we're just, we're excited to get to play. RJ and I, I really feel like we had the chemistry working in the first match. And in round 3 here, the chemistry was great. 80s is a category that, maybe you would think I would have more knowledge in, but those RJ just was man on the spot with those questions. Those fell in his wheelhouse, and that felt awesome. And honestly, it's just when we're just straight up answering trivia questions, we're right there. But it's this, you got to take time out of your day to study deep cut movies, and sometimes they're not very good movies, and it's just your mind doesn't attach to certain. That's the thing in this league that we need to work on. But I like that because it's different than other leagues, and when we eventually nail that and knock it out of the park and get higher up in the rankings there, it's going to feel that much sweeter that we had to make that journey. So I'm still really excited about Nostalgia Goggles, and we will definitely, whatever you got for us, we'll be back and charged up next time.
Hell yeah.
Turbocharged.
Awesome, guys. I'm always great to see you guys. I'm glad you guys played. See you soon. You'll be back before you know it. And we'll bring in today's winners back to Formula, and we'll bring in Mike too. Why not, Mike?
Oh yeah, bring the GOAT manager.
How are you guys feeling after that?
I can breathe a sigh of relief because, oh my god, I've been stressing for this match ever since the green room was set up. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of speechless, to be honest. Can someone say something? Mike,
let's let Mark. Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
You know what? I'll say this. I give Mark a lot of shit, as he should, but you two fucking played beautifully today. Like, goddamn, man. You guys were fucking straight on. It was fucking beautiful to watch. That's the chemistry that I'm talking about. That's fucking back to funk. I want to see more of that from you guys because, goddamn, you guys both played great.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to say, round 2, I mean, the one question I missed was just one thing that I didn't write down, and we didn't even go over it. I feel kind of annoyed, but we only missed collectively one question in round 2. Mark, perfect, flawless as always. I just am so happy that they did really well in round 3. We just did slightly better. I think did we score the same? I can't remember, but round 3 really showed our teamwork because I did not know the black hole question. I completely forgot about Donald Glover and The Martian, and Mark got them both just right away. I got the glass question, Pandora. We just as
you guys did score the same in round 3. You guys scored exactly.
We did score the same in round 3. Okay, you
both checked out once and got 4 2-pointers. Yep.
We all played flawlessly beautiful in round 3. I love playing with Mark. I honestly, and I'm being serious about this. Mark's he makes me. I'm really chaotic neutral, and Mark is the neutral where he calms me down and he gets me focused especially in round 2 when we have to pay attention and make sure that we get as many notes as we can on 2 movies. One that we absolutely despise and one that Mark really despises, but I love. And a massive respect to RJ and Jeremy. They play really well, regardless of the outcome. And I would like to see them play. I put in the chat, I'd love to see them play the 2 Calebs. I think that would be kind of fun to see. And as always, we have Mike as our great manager who told us a couple of things, but was there just for moral support? We need more.
That's all I need to be here for with you guys. I don't need to worry about you guys.
So 2-0 is great, and I can't wait for the next match.
Yeah, since you guys are 2-0, you are part of this whole debuting teams tournament. Off the top of my head, I don't even remember.
I kind of know.
Do you know who you play the winner of who?
It's the winner of you and Will or Antonio and Kazna, right?
Oh, yeah. Chavez y Chavez.
Great. Chavez y Chavez.
So who would you guys rather play?
I have a lot of history with Antonio. I would like to play him. Also, I've never played Kazna as well. I would just love to play him, and just because I think he's surprisingly really, really good at ONTL. The deep cuts like round, especially. Like I would love to play in like just in that format. Mark has played in before, but like I've never had the chance. But you and Will though is I would love to play you guys. You've really proved yourself in the first round and the first match that you guys played, and I think either way it's going to be a real challenge because we're playing now like the top tier teams in this situation.
Yeah.
So
I know as of this day we have not taped that match yet, so we have no idea what's going to happen. But I'm sure, speaking on behalf of Antonio and Robert, they don't want to play you, and Will and I do. So that's
understandable.
Yeah. So. Yeah, given that, again, congratulations, you guys. I will drop you backstage and close this thing out. So, everybody, what a great match. You know, back to Formula, getting a pretty huge knockout here today, and they're moving on to the next stage of this rookie ladder tournament we got going on. Anyway, this has been Opening Night Trivia League, or ONTL for short. I am John Moore, in for everybody. For everybody who's here today, for RJ, for Jeremy, for Jake, for Mark, for the admins of this league, Spence and Kirk, and everybody else who's involved, for all the writers and all the people, Spence has your spiel, just stay clean, fight COVID, beat up bad people, and that's that. Have a great evening.